What's up, everyone? AJ here again with another episode of just building things in Craft. In the last episode, you saw me create our own space for YouTube for you guys to get access to this document, which I will be putting in the descriptions of each video so you can always get access to it. We created our own little YouTube folder, and this actually should be in YouTube. So what I'll do is I wonder if I can move. That's something I'm gonna have to look up, seeing if I can move documents. So I'll actually cut all this, go into folders. We want to stay organized, guys, so adding elements. Okay, got all that. Let's close this. All documents, let's delete. So now we have everything in this folder, right? And we have adding elements. So now what we're gonna do, create a new document, and we're gonna go over page details, and then we're also gonna go over actions, and probably share and publish as well. And yeah, probably these last four things. So let's do page options, actions, sharing, options. Okay, so first and foremost, this is a sentence. We have some page options here. So this is, I love how they allow you to pick your own font. I just absolutely love this. You have the system font, you have the serif font, you have mono font, and my favorite, rounded. This is SF Pro rounded, and this is my favorite. They also give you the option to add a cover image if you want to. I don't use that. You don't have to show the title. You don't have to show the author. I personally don't show the author on most of my personal pages. Spacing, examples, spacing. So block spacing, so you can see dynamic is a little bit more spaced out, but classic brings them all together more. You can do max width, wide, or regular. I personally like regular. I like, it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, websites nowadays where everything's in the middle, doesn't expand past 1,000 pixels usually, and this looks like, you know, it would fit right in that 1,000 pixel area. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn spelling on. You guys don't have this since you unfortunately don't have Pro, but full document, this just goes to show everything related to this document, and everything related to this page. So some cool little stats here, nothing insane. Actions are pretty cool. So if I click here, I can, these are all shortcuts that they, you know, allow you to easily, you know, get access to at any time. And quick open, you can find a page, open, you know, if I were to open adding elements, you know, it opens adding elements. You can group, you can rename, let's see, you can cut, copy deep link, duplicate. I can group these together into an actual page. It creates a page. So now when I go like this, example of grouping, right? Now it's its own page, right? So now I can, you know, add all different types of styles to it. And, you know, if I don't add a block or focus, you know, I can, you know, change the font, but I like the block. Also, I forgot to add this little, let me go back to styling. I'm gonna add a focus header. So real quick, this little focus header is kind of cool. I like how you can have that like little quote kind of thing. Medium app has this as well, so kind of cool. But yeah, example of grouping, and then, you know, that's pretty much it. You can you know, delete. It just gives you some cool shortcuts that you can use. And then we have sharing. So sharing's really cool. I actually love a lot of these things that Craft has to offer. Obviously, you can export this as a Word document, which is really cool. So you can export, you know, all your pages like as a Word doc, which is really cool. Export as Markdown, export as text bundle. I copy deep link. So if people want to, if you want to allow people to see this, this page, you can just copy the deep link. You You can even print this page. The secret link is allows people to like also view but comment as well, and then you can also allow them to get access to all the links within your blocks. So if this card example, they would be able to dive into that actual card and see what you have in there. You can show comments, you can add comments, you can show title, you can, you know, not show the author. You know, there's a bunch of different options you can do. You can even send this as an email, right? So when you send this as an email, it literally just copies all the content and pastes it in your email, which I found really freaking cool. So last but not least, the options. So this is some really cool stuff that Craft also does. I love how easy they make it to send feedback. Keyboard shortcuts. They have a bunch of keyboard shortcuts. I mean, this is what everyone loves anyway, right? Just shortcuts. Highly suggest diving into that. Inline Markdown shortcuts. You know, these are all little shortcuts you can use to create styling, you know, in your Craft document without, you know, using the styling options. Let's go back. Frequently asked questions, FAQ, share Craft with friends, and then how to use Craft. Highly suggest going through this content. It will really explain how to use Craft, and you know, just like any other app or, you know, apps like this, you know, Notion had it as well. There's going to be a learning curve, and the best thing you can do is just dive in there and start learning the product, and maybe just watching, you know, these types of videos that I've created. But I've given you guys 3 simple blocks to go off of that you can use and reference at any time. But these are pretty much like the core features that what you can do within Craft. I did want to go back real quick to adding elements, and what you can do is, I forgot to share this, is sharing links or adding links. Highlight a block, highlight a text, and choose the URL option. So when you double click this, you have options. You can insert a block link, you see, you know, sure, create sharing documents, right? Make this a link. You can actually insert your own link. So this is w.google.com, right? You can make this a code snippet and a link. You can strike through. You can add all these options. I can even, you know, make this freaking green or yellow, right? So yeah, the link options are really cool, and you can just edit and delete, and they work really well. So that's really it for this episode and for Craft. If there's anything in particular you guys want me to talk about, please let me know. If you want to ever star a document, just right click it, click star, and you know, yeah, play around with these, you know, with Craft, and please comment below and tell me kind of how you are using it. So I appreciate you watching this tutorial. I will see you guys in the next episode that you watch. Thank you for watching.